Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to do my monthly cash flow plan for the month of December. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing below. And thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel and who keep returning, because you guys have been sticking around with me since the very beginning. I appreciate all of y'all's support. We are about to just jump right in, and the first thing I want to talk about is my income. So from a full-time job, I'm going to make $53.44.92, and I plan on saving $60 from my cash envelopes from the month of November. So that's what that 60 stands for. I feel like if I go ahead and claim it by the 15th of the month, that commits me to meeting that goal. And so the total income is going to be $5,404.92. Now, you guys know I got to cash flow my dental expenses, and I haven't really balanced my checkbook just yet. I know I got money, but you know, like after the car and all those expenses, I paid for my fluoride treatment, and I'm trying to figure out if there's something else. I don't think there's anything else that I've paid that's been unexpected. And I do want to say, first and foremost, I'm not hitting my emergency fund. Everything with the car, I use my sinking funds. I don't care what the name of it was. I just moved it all into the checking account, and then I use my Capital One debit card to pay for that. So my emergency fund, which is at the credit union, is fine. It's cool. It's good. And I don't plan on touching that. So what I need to do is I'm going to see what I can do for the month of December. And when I go into the dentist this week, I have to go in on Thursday to get some more work done. When I go in, we're going to talk about my treatment plan, because in my head, I saw how they had it laid out, which is not matching up to the treatment plan I received. And I think this is what caused the issue between the hygienist and the dentist, because the hygienist knew the plan she gave me, and we sat down and talked through everything. The dentist has things in a different order, so I don't know if something was moved around or what happened. But you know, I need to know if the implant surgery is going to be $1,500 or $750. You see what I'm saying? So one, my insurance is paying for half. In the other scenario, I'm paying for all of it. So I want to know before I go in and get that done. Because if I need to pay all of it, I'm going to have that moved to the 15th of December and not November 30th. So I hope that helps. Now let's get started. With that in mind, I checked my account for Christmas and gifts, and I have Christmas for 2020 already covered, so I'm not saving anything for that. And I hope you guys don't mind, but I need to turn this just a little bit to make writing a little bit more comfortable for me. My son's 120 comes out automatically. It's $60 per paycheck, so my total for gifts is going to be $120. So what I'm going to do is take my total income, 5404.92, subtract out 120, and I have $5,284.92 left to spend. Now the next thing is going to be my rent, and that's $990.95. The total for this category is $990.95. And I'm going to subtract out $990.95. And what I have left is $4,293.97. Now, my utilities, let's scoosh this up a little bit. Electricity, that's through MLGW. I always budget $275. And for us, lights, gas, and water is all in one bill. It's one company. And I think that includes trash. I'm not sure. That might be part of my rent, I believe. Cell phones, I'm going to budget $70. Internet, I'm going to budget $110, but this might be off. I got a new modem, so I'm not sure if that's going to be accurate. So they may add that on to here, and I think they should. It's normally like a little rental or leasing fee or something for that, but I gotta send the old one back to them. So $275 plus 70 plus 110 is $455. Now that's gonna do something weird. And I know that's negative, but that's because of the way I pushed the wrong memory. But my total left to spend is $3,838.97. Let me clear that, because I didn't do that right. Now I'm going up here for my food. For groceries, it's Christmas, and I do have my Christmas dinner that I cook, so I'm going to budget $350. I was going to take that down to $325, but I'm going to stick with $350 because that's a safe number for me. And this total for my food is $350. I'm not going to budget anything for restaurants. So I had 38.97 minus $350, and I have $3,488.97 left to spend. So clothing, this is my clothing, and I normally put aside $10, so I'm going to change that and just make it $0. For laundry, I normally take out $45 for that. That's a cash envelope, so my total for clothing is going to be $45. And I'm going to subtract that from $34.88.97. And now I have $3,443.97. Now down to the transportation section. Gas and oil, I'm going to go ahead and budget $80. And this is just going to be called car maintenance. I'm still going to put aside $75 for the car. She cost me a lot. So I need to plan for her better. But $75 is good for right now. So the total is going to be $155. And I'm going to subtract that from $3,443.97. 155, and that leaves me with $3,288.97. So what I want to do is set aside $1,500 for the dentist. I'm calling it a sinking fund, but really it's not going to really exist. But I'm going to do $1,500 because this is going to be the implant surgery. So, and that's the max. I just don't know if any insurance is going to be applied on there because they're moving that one procedure up, which was further down my treatment plan before. So minus $1,500, and that is my fault because I thought their plan didn't match the one I received. But I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, it sounded like a good idea. It's like, let's get this over with. But then when I got home, you know, just kind of one of those things that kind of stick in the back of your head. And you're kind of like, did I do that right? I don't think I answered those questions right. And the hygienist did come in the room and clarify. And she had him pull up the plan, and she kept saying something was off. And I'm just like, it looked like something I saw, but when I got home, I'm like, that's what she saw. It wasn't visit 2, it was visit 7, which that's over in 2021. I have a bunch of post-op visits to go to in between all of there to make sure I'm healing up right. But now that I done told y'all all of that you don't want to know. My health insurance, $22.44. Now in January of next year, this is going to change. So I'm probably going to get it wrong for January, just like y'all know. Auto insurance, $95. Identity theft, $6.96. And for my insurance sinking fund, I'm going to do 0. Right? We're going to do this number right this time. $22.44 plus $95 plus $6.96 is $124.40. Well, alrighty. Now, let's recall that bad boy, and we're going to subtract $124.40, and now I have $1,664.57. My household envelope, which is toiletries, I just call it household, is $50. My subscriptions is $2.99, and that's for my iCloud storage. Subscription sinking fund, I'm putting 0 to that. And my pocket money, I'm going to reduce that and make it $80. So my total is $2.99 plus 80. It's $132.99. Okay. I had $1,664.57 to spend, subtracting out $132.99, and that'll leave me with $1,531.58 left to pay my debt. That's going to be my student loan, and it's P9, and I'm budgeting everything that's left, $1,531.58. So I should have a 0 here. Now, what do I need to do next? I'm going to put my take-home pay in this category. Then I'm going to total up all of my categories and make sure I got a zero-based budget. So, $5404.92. You think I know that number by heart, since it stays the same from 1 month to the next, but unfortunately, nope. So 120 plus 990.95 plus 455 plus 350 plus 45 plus 155 plus 1500 plus 124.40 plus 132.99 plus 1531.58. Woohoo! Yay! Girl. So 54 04.92, and so I have a zero base budget. But that's the plan for how I'm gonna take care of everything. I know I put a hurting on my sinking funds, and I'm trying to see like what can my cushion go down to and I'll be comfortable with, and how do I stay ahead of the procedures, because the seating, I forgot what those things are called. It's so many things they have to do, and it's going to cost money, but some of that cost I'm shifting to 2021 in my insurance from next year, and then trying to balance everything and make sure I have a new one. And I know I need to get a new plan next year that has my funds and what my insurance is going to do. But I do need to fix that stuff, because it's been worrying me all day, because I'm like, that's what she was coming in there fussing about, was because they were changing it, and she knew because I had actually told her what I could afford to cash flow. And so I appreciate when people actually listen to you. The dentist wasn't in the room, so she doesn't know the conversation. And that lady and I, the hygienist and I, we had a long talk, because we were talking about student loan debt forgiveness. And she was telling me some things about under Biden, they were going to try to pass $10,000 if you went to a public school, $10,000 off your student loans. And so I'm like, why not everybody? I'm not understanding all this stuff. And plus, I'm really horrible at keeping up with current events. So we had like a really in-depth conversation. So I need to go back and clean up what I changed with the dentist. And so I'm not blaming the hygienist. I'm not blaming the dentist, because that was my fault, because that's what she and I had worked out, and I had completely just let it go, because I'm like, yay, one thing done. So I was excited, but it was along another line. But anywho, I am done. Thank y'all for listening to me ramble about this, but this is how we're going to proceed forward. And anytime something happens, I will be cash flowing it. I don't care about the name of categories when I put them in sinking funds. If an emergency or emergency light thing happens, I'm going to start there first before I ever touch that emergency fund. I know that I only have $1,000, and I know when I hit it, I'm going to feel some kind of awful, and I don't want to do that. So if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, please consider doing so, and I will talk to you guys later. And this too shall pass. Y'all have a super fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening. Bye.